Hey y'all, it's Courtney and I am back with another video. So obviously my video cut off yesterday. When does it not? And I had a point to that video. Hold on, I need to find something to keep this door open. I'm just gonna use my makeup thing. So I had a point to yesterday's video and I got cut off before I got to get to that point. And I don't really want to upload that video. Well, listen, I don't really want to upload that video because I kind of rambled on for another 20 minutes in that video. So there's a lot of like pointless stuff in there. But something really crazy happened yesterday again, in my video. I had some more paranormal experiences going on. So if you guys would be interested in seeing some ghost activity in my video from yesterday, I'll make a little like clip of it. Hopefully I can do it right this time and save the right part instead of deleting the part that I want. I've done that multiple times. Went to go, save a certain part and ended up deleting what I wanted and only keeping the scraps. So, not very good at editing at all. So, yeah, there's that. And then yesterday also, I was trying to show you guys, I went to the dollar store yesterday after dropping the baby off at school, and I didn't know what to do with my hair, but I don't really like it like this either. I'm gonna pull it up, I think. So I went to the dollar store, and I'm still sick, obviously. I went to the dollar store, though, and they had this little, I love how they do it, because they put, like, a little bit of their Halloween stuff out, like, each day. They didn't just throw it all out at once. So last time I was there, I saw a couple cute things, which was, like, the skull cups and that kind of stuff. And then yesterday, whenever I went, they had a Wet n Wild makeup stand. And I got looking at it, and they had some really cute stuff. They had, like, a white face paint, I guess is what it was, and like a black face paint. I didn't know they made like actual face paints, but apparently they do. And then they also had the one that I got, and I'll show you guys those in a minute. They had eyeshadow sticks. I think that's what they were. They look like a lipstick basically, but one was gold, one was white, and one was black. So I don't know if they were supposed to be like eyeshadow or like cream makeup. I'm not sure, because maybe it was like a highlighter and a black and a white. I don't know. But then they had these stencils that made it like scales. They looked like scales, and it was a stencil that you put on your face or wherever. And then they had these diamonds. I don't know if they were it was all one piece or if it was individuals, but it had like a strip of like red ruby looking diamonds, and then pearls, and then white diamonds underneath. And it was really pretty. I know it sounds really simple, but it was really pretty looking, so I might get that next time. Oh, and then they had some glitter palettes. But you guys know how cheap glitter palettes work. I'm not going to say that those are the coolest thing, because they're kind of like jelly with glitter in it. You know what I mean? Like, if it's worth it to you, go for it. But I just don't like it because it never dries down, and if you touch your eye at all, it's gone. Your eyeliner, like, it takes up your eyeliner. It'll mess up everything. So I'm not really into the jelly glitters. I have a jelly glitter right here, actually. This is what I mean. And it's always, there's a lot of glitter on the top layer, and then after that, there's, like, barely any glitter. This is what I'm talking about. And even this one, it's just not that great. Like this. Look, I tried to use that one. You can see I took the top layer off, and now you can see it's just jelly with glitter in it. And let's see. Yeah, it's barely had any glitter in it. So, it's just not worth, really, even getting. So, yeah. I mean, if somebody wants to use it for Halloween or whatever, I don't see an issue. I don't see an issue if you want to use it at all, because that's you know, somebody else's choice. If they can work it, work it. Work your beauty however you want. That's what I love about makeup, is it's never wrong. There's, in my opinion, professional makeup artists might tell you different, but in my opinion, it's like art. There's no wrong way to do it. If you feel beautiful and it makes you feel the way you want to look, and you look the way you want to look when you're done, then you did it the right way, in my opinion. So some people might disagree with me. Who cares? So this is the first thing that I got, and it's Wet n Wild Color Icon Shade Shifting Blush. I cannot breathe, y'all. That, and then look at this. Look at that, y'all. It's so pretty. I see like green and like yellow, and at some point it almost gets to like red sometimes. Oh, look how pretty. Love it. So there's that, and I'm gonna do a swatchy swatch on my arm to show you guys how much it changes. It's so crazy. So see how it's changing? Like getting more pink. I notice whenever you do a swatch, it takes it a little more to change because it's thick like that. The trick is, whenever it's a thin layer, it's is a lighter color. But then the thick layer, as you can see right there, it's still dark, but then it gets lighter. I'll show you what it looks like with a brush though now. How it's supposed to be used. Make sure there's nothing on this. Y'all, I'm so sorry that I'm like, but I cannot help it. Believe me, if I could, I would. Alrighty. So let's get some on there. I'm trying to get a good bit on there just to make sure that it's working. Put it on there. I'm gonna get a clean brush. Did y'all hear my lungs just now? It's terrible. Clean off this brush. Oh, no. Thank God, man. I'm so bad about dropping stuff. I've got butterfingers. Okay, now you can see it on the brush. Yes, now you can see it. Okay, so let's see. Oh, yeah. You guys think? I think it works pretty good. I thought it was a little dark the first couple times I looked at it, but now that I put it on my face, it's not really that dark. And I like more like a dark, like kind of mauve-y colored. Here, this is like, I love this color. It's not really mauve-y, I guess, but like a clay pink, or like a peachy pink, or I don't know. That's what I like. And this is definitely in that range for sure. I had a little bit of blush back here, but I made sure not to bring it up too far so that I could test this. Yeah, I definitely like this. I think it looks good. I don't know, I'm gonna put it on my forehead. I want to try to show you guys, but here, let me try to do a little light swatch on my forehead. I don't have any makeup on up there already, so let's a little light swatch. Oh yeah, see? No problem with that changing color because it's really thin. The more thick it gets, the darker it gets. That's so crazy. Alright, so now, luckily I don't wear face makeup. Well, that's a lie. I wear concealer, blush, and highlighter. But other than that, I don't wear anything else. When I first swatched it yesterday, I was thinking about using it as a contour shade, but the more I look at it, I think I just had it a little bit too thick, so it looked more browny. But yeah, like, the thinner it gets, the more nice shade it gets. But anyway, so then there was also these, and I said it in my video yesterday. This one was called In the Smoke, and it's obviously an eyeshadow palette. And I was thinking yesterday that I wish they would have went with a more, like, actual Halloween-y theme. But I think they made them like this so that they're still usable all year round. And these are my two transition colors, so you can kind of go with a lighter look in here, or you can go with a very deep dark look in here. And this is obviously, like, I mean, you don't have to use it for Halloween looks, but alright, here's my transition shade. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's hard to get whites to show up like that. Let's do this black transition shade. See how she goes. Oh, good lord. Looks like coal. Wow. She is definitely pigmented in this one, ain't she? Oh my god. That's a good black. It's hard to find good cheap blacks. Girl, let's try. Let's try this gray one right here. This glittery gray. A little chalky. Definitely a little chalky. A little bit of fallout. It's pretty though whenever you start to smoke it out. Definitely very pretty. Looks gray, but the more you smoke it out, the more brown it starts looking. Cool. Usually, obviously, I'm not going to show what it looks like when you smoke something out, but this is literally a In the Smoke palette, so obviously you're supposed to use it for smoky eye. Seriously. If you're going to stay out, at least be good. Hair. I need to put my hair up because it looks like crap like this. Okay, let's do a matte. Oh, I tried this one on it yesterday. This one, and it swatched really nicely, so let's do this one today. This one's coming off really yellow, but it's not really that yellow. Well, I mean, it's yellow, but it's more just like a tannish yellow. It's coming off like very yellow in the... So it's like a brick red. And I said this yesterday, that they looked almost identical, but once I swatched them, I'm sure I would see a difference. And there definitely is. This one's way more bright. Way more bright. That one is. Okay, so here's like the brick red. That's alright. This one, though, this brick red, pretty sure that one did really good. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, there was still black on my finger. Hold on, I need to wipe my fingers off. I have compromised the swatches. Damn it. I don't think it really matters. Mostly, I just want to see the pigment. Jesus, criminy. That's going to be hard. I'm going to have to take a shower to get that one off. Seriously. Wow. Yeah, that one ain't coming off all the way. So, let's do... I want to get it the best I can wiped off. That glitter goo off of there. So, yeah, this one's called In the Smoke. And then this is called the Boo Crew, or the Booze Crew. And I am in love, in love, in love. Isn't that gorgeous? All these are shimmer shades, and y'all know I'm in love with shimmer. All of them. That's the only matte right there. And the transitions are matte too. So we already tried the black transition, so let's try this tan transition color. That's pretty good. Pretty nice. My arm's still a little bit wet too, so that might, you know. Let's try this one today. Ooh, wow, that's pretty. Oh my god, I love that. Ooh, and only for $4. These are really cool. Can you see how it's reflective? Oh my god, I love that. I wish I would have picked something where I could use that today. But I already have what I'm going to do in mind. Let's try this green. It's definitely pretty light, but oh, look at those glitters. And one more. Okay, let's try this matte. It's the only matte in here, which that's fine with me. Oh, it looks good too. We shall see. That's pretty good. It's definitely pretty good. For, you know, for a Wet n Wild palette, you know, these are all pretty good. Obviously, the palettes were like $4, so $4, I would buy them again for $4. And so today, we are going to use the Booze Crew palette. And I'm going to do a little look. With that. Hold on, guys. Let me wipe my arm off, and I'll be right back. Alright, y'all. So, I'm back, and a new hair has arrived. Anyways, so I went ahead and did the little transition color all over. A little powdery. That's to be expected, though. I mean, it's a drugstore matte. It's going to be a little powdery, you know? It's not hard to make me happy. As long as whenever I put a brush to it, it colors my eyes, I'm happy with it. Okay, so, first off, I'm going to go into my Galaxy Girl palette, or Galaxy Sheet by BH Cosmetics. There's 2 broken ones in there, so I'm not going to. I'm going to go with, I guess, this light green right here, because literally I have no light green colors. And out of all my palettes, I have like 3 palettes that have a green color. Or no, 4 palettes that have a green color. And they're all dark, like forest green or olive, I almost said navy green, but army green or like olive green like this. So this is my only like light green choice, other than, well, none of these are really light green, not as light as I want it. Okay, so let's get a little brushy brush, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and do the whole, where'd that brush go that I had a minute ago? Okay, here it is. So we're going to go ahead and do the whole lid with this light green color. Get on my brush. Come on. Y'all know what my trick is to get a lot of color. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to tell people to do that, because it might not be too, the healthiest of choices. But I never had a problem. So if you really want to know, just ask me in the comments how I get my pigment on here. It's something that we've all done. But if there's any kids out there or anything, I don't want to be telling them to do this and then them get the wrong idea that, it's okay to do that with all your makeup. Or their mom's makeup or whatever. Looking good, eyelids. I always cut my crease pretty high because I do have hooded eyes. So when I close my eyes, you can't even see that I'm wearing eyeshadow most of the time. This shows up pretty good because it's green. And I put it above my actual crease. I just make myself a fake little crease there. And we good. We're good. I like it just with that brown in the crease, actually. But we're going to go ahead and do the rest of the steps. So, this. And then I'm going to take this and do the other half of my eyelid with this pretty green right here, the one that I said was sparkly earlier. I'm going to use that. Need a different brush because I don't want those two colors to mix, because I don't want to lighten that green. I want it to be dark like it is. I'm just going to use that brush, but I'm going to make sure and get all the dust off of it. So, go ahead and take this little greeny green right here. I'm going to get a good bit of color going here. Try to. Nothing I need. Nothing importante. This is not as light as what I thought it was going to be. Maybe I should have mixed it. Oh, you can't see me. You know what? Let me get... Oh, okay, this has a mirror. It's pretty, but it's not as light as what I thought it was. I thought it was a little lighter than that. But that's okay. Did anybody watch the Steven Universe movie with their kids? It was actually really good. And yes, I love cartoons. I am a child at heart. Can't help it. I've always loved cartoons, and I probably always will. Fight me about it. I like Steven Universe, and I miss Adventure Time so much. I loved Adventure Time. I don't know why obviously it ended, but I don't know why you can't, it's never on, there's no reruns or anything. Usually if a show goes off the air, they at least keep reruns on, Makes me so sad that you never see it on there, at all. So, obviously, I'm going and taking this dark green on my outer corner. I know it looks kind of crazy right here right now, but I'm gonna blend her here in a minute. I was gonna do like a spotlight type of thing, but I don't think this dark green would look good on my inner corner as well. I don't want to put it on my inner corner, so, because it's a little too dark for that. If I had like, I don't know, if it was a lighter green, I might, but it's a little too dark to be on my inner corner, I think. I think it's pretty much even. Pretty well even. Pretty much even. I think it's even. Anyways, sorry, I'm being stupid. So what do you guys think about this Onision shit going on? If anybody's still watching, have you heard about Onision and the fact that all the grooming allegations turned out to be true? And he did have sex with that Sarah girl, and she's coming clean about everything and telling all his dirty laundry. And him and Kai are scared right now. They're trying to make her feel like she did something wrong. Which is hilarious because, you know, they groomed her. And they're trying to say that she raped. I shouldn't have said that word. But she did things with Kai without his consent. I heard somebody say earlier, and this is totally true. Why are my eyes turning so red? God dang it. I must have picked myself in the eye. I heard somebody say earlier, though, so if she A'd Kai, does that mean that so did Greg? Because every time she did anything with Kai, Greg was involved as well. They all did it together. So, you might not want to say that kind of shit, bro. Because it doesn't make you look good either. If supposedly your spouse was A'd and you were there and partaking. Does that make any sense, bro? I mean, come on now. Think about your words before you say them, because you're kind of making yourself look a little dumb. Oh, almost fell over. That's what I get for talking shit, I guess, huh? I'm just trying to soften this in between. I don't want like a, you know. It's a little better. So yeah, they're trying to blame it on the 19-year-old girl. Isn't that convenient? Greg seems to do that with every girl, is blame everything on them. He did the same thing with Billy. Blame everything on her. You know, she's only 19, and, she's mentally ill, and she's a drug user. And everything else that's ever, she's been sexually abused, and anything that you've ever told me, I'm going to tell everybody else try to make you look bad. Kai should be scared. Because inevitably, he's going to get tired of it and leave one day. Because there was a text conversation, and I hate to shout this dude out and say go look at his shit, but he's the only one I've seen with it. But Real Stream News, Real Stream Douche, had a receipt in his video of Kai basically taking Sarah's side, or not taking her side, but telling Greg that he's fucked up. He did wrong. She's mad at both of them, technically, I guess. Because apparently she was never with Kai. She was only dating Greg. Like, so obviously, once again, he talked his partner into letting him do something that she wasn't comfortable with, but she's so afraid to lose him that she'll let him do whatever the fuck he wants. And it's sick. And he knows that. He knows by now that he can do whatever the fuck he wants. And he does it all the time to her, him, to Kai. And I find it really gross. Because Kai, I think, just wants to keep the family together. And he, meaning Greg, just wants to screw everybody in the world. And Greg also went and was trying to guilt Sarah by saying that she was hurting the children, and she said that she's like a mother to them, but she's doing this to them, and you're doing this to them, Greg. You are the one that did all this. Not her. Not the young girl that you did groom. In fact, groom. You've been in this girl's life since she was 14. So, it's not going to look real good. Especially considering all the conversations that she says she's had safe since she was 14 years old. I'm sure there's some not so NSFW shit in there. Including a picture of Kai's genitals, apparently, that was sent to her when she was underage. I'd love to see how he's going to weasel his way out of this one. You better come up with a better excuse than she raped you. Because you're going to get laughed at. I believe that males being raped is a real thing, and I think that it does happen. But I don't think it happened to him. Not at all. Not at all. He talked her into doing something, and then he ignored her. And even Kai said that in the messages that were leaked between him and her. That how can you blame her when you took her V card and then basically ignored her, and then she got jealous? Who would have thought she'd get jealous? Duh, that's what's gonna happen, you know? That means something to most people. Your V card isn't something that you're just like, here, take it! I don't care who grabs it, just somebody take it. You know, that's something to us women. And you always are going to have this kind of attachment to the person that you gave it to. And Greg accepted hers and then walked away. And she's not happy about it. And I can't say I would have been either. Can't say I wouldn't be jealous. I can't say, you know. So I don't know what she thought. That they were gonna do that, and then she was gonna be just part of the Jackson harem, or whatever his last name is these days. I don't know what she was thinking, but her dreams were apparently proven to be that, just dreams, and she's not happy about it. Like I said, I wouldn't be either. I'd be fucking upset. And that's what she is fucking up.